Ooh, my hair. I've been saying I wanted to make a special video for a number of weeks now, and I'm doing it today. On my blog, which I have neglected, I've been doing a series of Thursday Thinspiration. Today is Thursday, and so I thought it's fitting that I do it today. So today I am talking about my Thursday Thinspiration, and I am so lucky. And I apologise if I cry during this video. I am a big wuss, we have already established that. I have no chance of watching the John Lewis Christmas advert without bursting into tears, probably multiple times. So I apologise, I'm going to try and make this as upbeat because we're talking about someone who's inspiring. You don't want to hear me crying. I am lucky enough to see the person who inspires me every single day. Unfortunately, sometimes he's also the person who will lead me astray, but then I am quite capable of leading him astray as well. Although for the past 3 months since I came back from my last trip to the UK, we have been really good with that. If he's feeling a bit teetery or I'm feeling a bit low, we cheer each other up, and that's all we can ask. So yeah, of course, I am talking about my boyfriend. I'm going to put a picture here. This is the only one I've got to hand at the moment, but I will probably edit some other ones in. This is a picture of us just after we met for the first time. We'd actually been speaking online for a long time before we met. We met online in a game that we used to play together. Think World of Warcraft. It was along those lines, but not World of Warcraft. And we were just introduced. We had a mutual friend. We just got chatting, became friends, and after a while one thing led to another, and we realised that, hang on, we've got a deeper connection here and we should find out whether this actually carries over into real life, and it does, and we work so well together. I think we have a healthy mixture of loving and taking the mickey out of each other, and what more can you want? But the reason I wanted to do it so close to when we were on holiday is because he was going to a wedding a couple of weeks after I met him. It was in Slovakia, and it was the brother of the groom who got married a couple of weeks ago. He was at his largest then, and there was an incident. They did the same thing. They flew to Vienna and drove to Slovakia, and they stopped at a cafe in Vienna, and one of those things that anyone who's been overweight fears is going somewhere and not fitting into a chair, and that's what happened to him. And everybody could see that he didn't fit into the chair, but he kind of made light of it and said, oh, I'm going to go for a walk, and everyone was like, oh, we can go somewhere else, because they'd seen what happened, and they were being nice. They wanted to make sure that he could join in, and they didn't want to make him uncomfortable, but he was already uncomfortable at that point, so he went off for a walk. They went to Slovakia. I saw pictures of him dancing, so I'm pretty sure he had a good time anyway. But when he got back, that's when he started working on his weight. And the morning that we flew to Slovakia, he had lost exactly 8 stone. A couple of weeks before, I said, well, you better try your suit on, because, you know, we'll have to get another suit. So actually, first of all, he tried on a suit that he wore for my brother's wedding, and he thought it was a suit that he bought in February. And that one didn't fit. And then later we realised that actually the one that he bought in February is fine, so that was good. But he said, oh, well, I'll try this one on. If you think this suit is big, the one he wore to my brother's wedding in 2011, he said, this is the one I wore in 2008. And I'm going to insert the pictures in now. But I suppose my goal, and what inspires me so much about him as well, not just that he lost the weight, he has got a little way to go as well, and he's getting there. He didn't do quite as well as me when we were on holiday, but he's come back and he's now under his lowest weight, and yeah, that's really good. And he's probably got about 10 kilos to go before he gets to goal. And I suppose what I love is, when I get to goal, is for us to have a photo taken with him standing in one side of his trousers and me standing in the other side, and I think that would be hilariously funny photo for us to take and have on the wall next to my Venice and Bassano pictures. I think that would be great. And yeah, he does inspire me, he keeps me motivated, and he's done so much for me in the relatively short time that we've known each other. It's only 5 years, you know, I was just about to turn 30 when I met him, and I was still very depressed at that point, but it was because of him I sought the help, and it was because of him I went through the therapy, and it was because of him I then went on to join Slimming World back in 2009, and it's because of him my weight hasn't gone back up. Although I've lost and gained and lost and gained and lost and gained, it's never gone back up, and it never will go back up. And it's because of him I am strong enough now that I know, I was hesitant of saying no then, I was going to say think, I know that I am going to get to goal. I know it's not going to be next week, it may not even be next year, but in the next few years I'm going to get to goal, and it's going to be because of him, and I love him. I love you. I'm not going to cry because this is supposed to be inspiring. So I'm going to leave it now and have a bit of a cry off camera probably. It's happy tears, happy tears. So, if you're weighing in the next few days, good luck. I'll see you soon.